once we read preparing tools that needed in JavaScript, so now it is the time to move forward. So here what I'm going to do here, now I'm on a text editor which is Sublime Text. So here what I'm going to do is going on a desktop, and once I forget to showing on or to explain, I'm using a Ubuntu Linux, but you can apply this on regardless of the operating system that was being installing on your computer, including installing a Windows or a Mac or a Linux. The code is running any one of that operating system. So now I'm going to creating a file on your desktop. So to create a file, I'm going to click here and save. I'm going to saving on your desktop, like I said. On the desktop here, I can put all file in it. Number one, I'm creating a folder. Sorry, let me create a folder real quick by right clicking, open a new, and type JavaScript. JavaScript like this. So now I'm successfully creating a folder. So now let's put a file inside. So I'm going to here, I'll say save, and I'm navigate to the desktop, and in a folder on the JavaScript. In this file I'm calling JS, and the extension I'm putting HTML because I want to mix with HTML. If you want to put a JavaScript only, any extension you can put JS, but here I'm putting a HTML. HTML. If we're putting like this, you can combine the two, HTML and the JavaScript. I'm saving, so I'm successfully saving, and if I will launch on that folder, I'll see the file is here successfully saved. So now I'm starting with HTML because I want to mix HTML and the JavaScript. So I'm putting a HTML tag. So in simple, you can type like this if you are using Sublime Text, and click here. So it speed up working of coding. So here I can type in the title, I can say Java script, JavaScript. So here in order to launch, and it's showing how it on working HTML. Should start with HTML like this. I can say, I can put heading 1, and also I can say JavaScript. This is HTML, but I want to see if it's working. JavaScript. So let it recap a little bit. Here I'm starting with this less than doc type HTML. Here I'm showing that I'm starting with HTML5. This is to know what version of the HTML we are using. So this is HTML5. I'm open tag and closing tag of HTML. open a tag of heading and close here, and here there is meta and etc etc. Here I'm putting a title called a JavaScript, and the body I'm opening a body and close a body, and inside here I'm putting a tag of heading 1, and inside a tag of heading 1 I'm putting a text and writing a JavaScript. So let me browsing in your web browser. So here I'm going to open that folder and right click. I'm opening with a Firefox, which is a web browser. If we are using another browser, a Chrome and etc., you can do like I'm doing that. Here it's showing the text that I'm putting on that heading 1, it's showing a JavaScript, and at the top of the URL it's showing a title, which is JavaScript that I'm putting here. So now I'm successfully navigating a JavaScript that I'm coding right now. So let me close this image. So in order to starting a JavaScript, there is more way, but easier way I can put a code down, because when you are refreshing or doing anything, a browser should start reading from the top up to the end. So always it is a good idea to put a code on the bottom of JavaScript. For example, here putting a JavaScript, we use a tag which known as script. So I'm putting a open tag and the closing tag of script. So inside I can put a lot of JavaScript. So if you go on so now how to know a JavaScript is working, and you can right click and go and inspect. So now the engine of the JavaScript is arrived on a console. So here we see there's empty JavaScript, or any output that I'm putting on this file. Sorry. So a thing that I will start with, it is alert and the console. So we may be asking, what is alert and the console? So both of these are code that on JavaScript is being used to output something on a JavaScript. For example, here I can type on my folder, I can say alert, and inside a bracket, open and closing a bracket, you can specify which message you want to see it. So for example, here I can put I want to showing me the hello world, or you can say that this JavaScript, this alert is used to showing the output of the something that you want to execute. So here you can terminate system calls, but it is the option, and save. Come to the browser and refresh. You notice that you see the pop-up that showing hello. So now it means that the JavaScript is being working. So alert is used to showing an output of what you want to execute, and also but this is used to showing a pop-up on a browser. But a console.log is used to it do like the same as the alert, but it's showing on the JavaScript engine like this. If I'm saving, come again and refresh, it's showing the pop-up, but it's showing down there, it's showing error. So here you can specify what thing you want to executing using JavaScript. For example, I can put 1 + 1 and closing, save, come again to the browser, refresh, here it's showing a 2. So this console and the alert is used to display the thing that you want to explain on to display on that time. So here if I undo and you put alert instead, I see a pop-up of it in the, it put it 2 there. So another one is I want to teach you on this. It is selecting element by the using a variable. You may be asking, what is a variable? Variable is a way of storing information. Let's say this mechanism you want to store. You can use it. There's more way of declaring a variable. So to declare a variable, number 1, it is using a const like this. Another one, it is using a rate. Another one, it is using a var. Another one, you can put a name of that variable. For example, here I can say const num, and here we assign the values that you want to store. There I can say it is 1. So if I want to execute that, I can use it like I said, using a alert or console.